Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Manatee High School Davis Building Theater and the 2012 Ready for School Rally. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by Manatee High School senior Kaylin Ware.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And now welcome to the stage Mr. Gary Huggins, Chairman of the Manatee Education Foundation Board of Directors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the 2012 Ready for School Rally. What a wonderful day outside, and what a handsome crowd of smiling faces I see out there. I'm glad that I wore my tie for you and did not take Dr. McGonagall's advice to just come in a golf shirt. I think maybe he was trying to set me up. Over 24 years ago, Marge Canaan, educator and former school board member, founded the Manatee Education Foundation. Marge knew firsthand what was important to teachers, what they needed, and as a result, she founded an organization whose purpose was to help our teachers. The mission of the Manatee Education Foundation is to support our teachers, funding programs that enhance our children's learning experience in Manatee County Public Schools. Today, you will participate in the distribution of over $100,000 of cash into Manatee County Public Schools classrooms. As chairman of the Manatee Education Foundation this past year, I've been witness to some very successful and record-breaking fundraising events. One of those many of you are familiar with was the annual Heart and Soul Art Auction and Gala event. Another record setter this year was the Galvano Golf Classic. These events all happen with the Manatee Education Foundation staff of only 3. Our executive director, Mary Glass, seated behind me, our director of development, Tricia McKay Powers, and their administrative assistant, Manuela Hebert. I'm proud to recognize that staff and our board for all their efforts to support teachers in the funding of programs to enhance public education in our Manatee County classrooms. Today's Ready for School rally is very special. Without our sponsors, there would be no checks for distribution today. Without the checks, there would be no teachers here today to benefit from Marge Canaan's vision. Please recognize our sponsors with a very appropriate round of applause for making today possible.
Thank you, Gary. I know most of you, but I'm Tim McGonigal. I'm the superintendent of schools in Manatee County, and this is just a great afternoon to be at Manatee High School and be a teacher and an educator in Manatee County. Our community values education, values public education, and they value you. These people are here today to make sure you know they appreciate what you do every day in your classroom for your students. You're making a difference in our community day after day. You're making a difference in children's lives. By the time they graduate from high school, and that's our goal, to graduate from high school, they're ready to be successful members of our community. But that doesn't happen without you. You're leaving a legacy in this community, and we are so proud of the work you do. I want to brag a little bit about our Education Foundation. The Board of Directors have been working for the last 8 months in teams to raise money for today's event, to put in your classrooms. And we were so impressed with the grants that you wrote. We wish we could have funded every one, and we funded quite a few, didn't we, Mary?
We did.
But we continue to increase the fundraising that's going to go into your classroom. So I want you to help me in thanking the Manatee Education Foundation for their support of our classrooms. This wouldn't be possible without a great partnership between the school board and the Manatee Education Foundation Board. And I want to introduce our 3 school board members that are here today. Mr. Canan, our chairman, would love to be here. He's visiting grandchildren in Auburn. So the grandchildren play first priority over Manatee Education Foundation. But we have Karen Carpenter, our vice chair. Karen. Board member Bob Gauze. And board member Barbara Harvey. Thank you so much for being here. And once again, administrators, thank you for being here to celebrate with your teachers. Teachers, we're looking forward to a great year. You do a great job in your classrooms. We want to support you every way we can. So thank you very much.
And now, please welcome to the stage Mary Glass, the Executive Director of the Manatee Education Foundation.
I just want to say, wow, what a way to open the 2012-13 year. Thank you, Manatee High Marching Band, the cheerleaders, the orchestra, for your powerful opening performance. And we want to thank Manatee High School for hosting us in this beautiful brand new auditorium. A warm welcome to each and every one of you today for being here today for the second ever Ready for School rally. We are excited about giving back to our teachers. Teachers are the lifeblood of our schools. And we are grateful every day for all that you do to make our children's lives better. Hopefully this event will bring a new awareness to the overall Classroom Grants program to our business community. Dignitaries with us today, I need to point out a few that we might have missed, were Representative Jim Boyd. A special thanks for all your work with the legislature. This year they helped increase the overall matching funds for grants for throughout the state. So we're really, thank you, Jim. Thank you. From the Manatee Education Foundation, our Board of Directors, would you please stand and be recognized, all of you that are on the board? Most of you are in the front row and in the group. We'd like to welcome you all and thank you for your support. And I just want to point out just quickly, the foundation supports many programs and events each year, like the annual Lockheed Martin Annual Science and Engineering Fair. Again, Gary mentioned Heart and Soul, but I have to say it twice. The spectacular Galvano Golf Classic, breaking all records this year. And here today is Bill Galvano, who helps support our teachers in such a big way each year. Thank you, Bill. Thank you. Project Heart, helping our homeless children, and the sunset of $1 million CYC Connect Your Community grant. We support the school district in many ways by chairing the Advantage Education Awards and helping the teachers wishing well, and coordinating our wonderful sponsors like Mosaic and Florida Power and Light with field trips to local learning museums. Today, some of our business community are here to actually hand the teachers their funding classroom grants. For those companies that have given today, we hope you enjoy this wonderful experience of helping a teacher. Here are just a couple examples. We have Kelly Vieira of Manatee High, hooking struggling readers with nonfiction text. We also have pre-K teacher Linda Taylor of Myac Elementary, exploring my world through science, technology, and math. We also have with us elementary teacher Julia Garland of Jesse P. Miller, mathematical artists and art and math connections. Also, when Southeast High and Johnson Middle wanted to go to Washington, D.C. for Odyssey of the Mind, we helped host that. We had a national cyclist traveling across the country to share his inspiration at Samoset Elementary, or purchasing books for Orange Ridge Bullock Elementary in memory of little Kimora Samuels, who lost her life by a hit-and-run driver, or coordinating a think tank at Electa Lee Magnet School for the Arts. It's about supporting programs that make a difference in the lives of our students. Today, we are excited, as Gary said, to give $110,000 back to our teachers and grants. Also here today, we have Gettle Automotive Group that I just want to take 1 second and say are sponsoring a very inspiring program this year called the Gettle Teacher Appreciation Awards. I would like to recognize Director of Public Relations for Gettle, Miss Ellen Walther. Are you here, Ellen? There she is in the back. One teacher, wait till you hear this one. One teacher selected by their peers will receive a $125 cash award. That's one teacher, every school, every quarter. All 52 schools in the district, and details will be sent to each of your schools at the beginning of the school year. Plus, Jim Gettle and his team at Gettle Automotive will provide a brand new 2013 Toyota Prius for the Educator of the Year at the Advantage Education Awards in March of 2013. So stay tuned for more on that terrific event. Special guest today, Ms. Lori Mirandella from the Suncoast Schools Federal Credit Union, a platinum partner of the foundation and a generous contributor to the Classroom Grants Program. Welcome, Lori Mirandella.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a very exciting honor for Suncoast Schools Federal Credit Union to be here to help you all kick off the new school year. My name is Lori Mirandella, as Mary said. I'm the Regional Vice President for our credit union, and on behalf of the credit union, thank you for allowing us to be here and participate with you today. We really want this to be the most successful school year that our Manatee County classrooms have ever seen. I'm very proud to work for an organization that supports education, and I can promise you that the Ready for School rally gives me and my coworkers a tremendous amount of inspiration and motivation because we know the value that a public education brings to a community. We hope that the dollar-for-dollar match of our $15,000 contribution will inspire others to give so that teachers can have the tools needed to cultivate our next generation of doctors, engineers, presidents, and technology giants. They are just as likely to originate here in Manatee County as anywhere else, and we are so proud to help furnish whatever tools are necessary to help teachers and students find their genius. We know the funds will be put to good use, and we want to extend our support to Manatee County teachers and school-wide communities everywhere. Where there is a strong public education system, communities thrive. Thank you for all you do.
And now please welcome Dr. David Katz of Braden River Elementary School to share with us the importance of the Cash for Classroom Grants program in our classrooms.
I am fortunate. I am blessed. As I begin my 8th year as a music educator at Braden River Elementary School, I get to make music 5 days a week with around 600 children. I get to see excitement in their faces and bodies as we move, sing, play, and learn. I am fortunate. I am blessed. I have been afforded a wonderful and privileged education to get me to this point in my life. Holding a doctorate from Peabody Conservatory of Music is an honor, and every month, when I pay on my educational loan, I try to remind myself of that honor. Now that I've set the background of my professional life for you, here is the interesting and relevant part. The beautiful children that I serve at Braden River Elementary School and lift me up on a daily basis are far less impressed by my credentials than by many of the professionals I meet daily in the ivory tower of academia. The reality is that my kindergartners, and perhaps some 4th and 5th graders, can't wrap their head around the fact that I am a doctor, but still have to send them to the clinic just to get a Band-Aid. What impresses my students, and probably every kid out there, is cool stuff to do cool things with. And of course, in the moment of doing cool things with cool stuff, I trick my students into converging their hearts and minds together to become beautiful examples of humanity. Manatee Education Foundation has provided the funding to my classroom to allow me to purchase wonderful instruments, which opens up a world yet unrealized to a child. Manatee Education Foundation allows this well-educated and privileged man to walk in humble shoes, as he is told that you are not yet fully educated. Manatee Education Foundation has provided me with resources to further my education and, in turn, my students' education, so that my students might have opportunities beyond their wildest dreams. Last summer, my principal, Haley Rio, generously sent myself and about 8 of my colleagues to receive Kagan training in Orlando. Dr. Kagan's mantra is, "It's all about engagement." During that workshop, my colleagues and I spent a week investigating and dissecting different paths to engagement. Dr. Kagan is absolutely right when he says that engagement is that difference between success and failure for both student and teacher. Manatee Education Foundation and its generous corporate sponsors have given me the tools I need to have the opportunity to engage my students every day. Thank you, Manatee Education Foundation.
Thank you, David. Now I'd like to ask the superintendent to join me, as well as our Manatee Education Chairman, Gary Huggins, to distribute the grant checks.
Representing the Mosaic Company, please welcome to the stage Jackie Barron. Mosaic contributed to the Manatee Education Foundation to make the following science and environmental grants possible. We ask that you please hold your applause until the end of each category of grants and grant recipients. If you have any issues with your check after you receive it, don't see me, see Manuel at the back of the theater. And also make sure you stop by the photo area as soon as you receive your grant to have your photo taken with your grant sponsor.
I'm going to go ahead and read the names. My name is Christy Dickerson, District Wellness Coordinator for the School District of Manatee County. First one, Sharon Ackerman. Karen Cobb. Deb Daigle. Patricia Harris and Joe Orr. Claire Hickman. Leslie Jones, Jane Cairns, Kathy Kimes, Donna King, Wendy Kircher, Kimberly McAfee, Jennifer McManus, Patrick Meehan, Deborah Peters, Cindy Rees, David Arnold, and Mike Buckley. Tarshay Singleton, Denise Touchberry, and Jason Troop.
And thank you, Jackie and the Mosaic Company, and congratulations to our winning teachers. Now, please welcome Manatee Education Foundation board member Vernon Desir of Manatee Memorial Hospital, who has provided health and science grants for the following teachers.
Charlene Backus, Warren Bell, Brad Clausen, Pat DiGonzaga, Mary Fisher, Linda Haluska, Heather Johnson, Linda Party, and Barbara Stocco.
Thank you, Vernon, Manatee Memorial Hospital, and the winners of our science and health grants. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Linda Schruga, Dan Rotowski, and Leah Brown of Bright House Networks, who provided grants for the following teachers.
Sharon Bush, Emily Buskirk, sorry, Emily, Edward Hashi, Clifford Lim, Kathleen Lyons, Joni Olson, Karen Pendergrass, Troy Schroeder, Stephanie Vlahakis, and Amy Willis.
Thank you, Linda, Leah, Bright House Networks, and once again, congratulations to our teachers. Now, please welcome Rochelle Madrigal of the Pittsburgh Pirates, whose annual benefit game for education raises funds to support Wakeland and Rogers Garden Elementary Schools, as well as classroom grants for the following teachers.
Deborah Berry, Bernardo Blanco, okay, Susan Busby, Jennifer Kamako, there they come, Abby Siosisi, Heidi Combs, yes, Dan Crumpler, David Katz, Mabel Lamb, and Amber Hatch, Jacqueline Linder, Sheila Milan, Katie Phelps, Richard Smith, Jane Starkey, Mary Thompson, and David Shepard.
Please give it up for Rochelle and the entire Pirates organization, and congratulations to the classroom teachers they support. Now, please welcome Carla Bristol and Eric Weingart of Verizon. Verizon is the largest contributor to the Cash for Classroom grants, with a commitment this year of over $18,000. The following teachers have been awarded grants by the Verizon Foundation for Literacy Programs in conjunction with thinkfinity.org.
Michaela Baltazar, Kara Banks, Mary Sue Bauer, Jeanette Beckett, Karen Bellingar, Caleb Benham, Barbara Biancardi, Cynthia Blenker, Tony Booth, Susan Belaris, Leah Breath, Jonah Broadway, Wanda Bush, Brenda Butler, Jennifer Codwell, Liz Castile, Alan Cerulli, Deborah Cook, Amy Cousins, Susan Cox, Catherine Succi, Diana Daughtry, Marion Dixon, Kelly Dolman, Mark Douglas, Teresa Ellis, Erin Fall, Janera Finkley, Patricia Goff, Shirley Greenfield, Margaret Greenslade, Ashley Grimes, Robin Harrington and Elaine Baker, Deborah Hart, Deborah Hartline, Gretchen Hatton, Stacy Herring, Mary Himmler, Amanda Hurst, Leanne Hoffman, Jocelyn Iglesia, Katie Infanti, Sharon Itz, Megan Johnson, Sana Canerva, Patricia Cantor, Claudia Keckler, Ricky Kitchener, Myelin Lambs, Kimberly Lau, Bonnie Mahoney, Deborah Meisner, Susanna Michelson, Jason McCann, Charlene Milazzo, Emily Milby, Rena Morano, Kara Morgan, Jennifer Mountford, Kim Nicholas, Holly Oler, Susan Olson, Esmeralda Olvera, and we have a traffic jam. Are you Natalie? Perfect. Natalie O'Neill, Marjorie O'Neill, Barbara Pfeiffer, Carmen Prizeau, Gerald Prince, Kelly Reed, Cindy Richardson, Rhonda Russell, Amanda Shade, Joan Schumacher, Mary Searing, Darlene Schartz, Annette Sousa, Rebecca Stasny, Diane Steed, Judy Stevens, Roz Stewart, Sandra Stiles, Julie Stowers, Christiana Sukar, Caitlin Tepe, Carrie Tim Stanley, Allison Varnador, Jordan Velasquez, Violetta Velasquez, Kelly Vieira, Kathleen Weller, Michelle Westendorf, Jennifer Willis, Gina Wilson, Rebecca Zion, and Daria Zoller.
Okay, let's hear it one more time for the incredible support that Verizon has provided in all the teachers who were able to secure grants for their classrooms. And we've got a little bit of a backlog up on stage, so at this time, also give it up for Christy Dickerson, our wellness coordinator for the district, and she will be now replaced by Dr. Sherry Lawrence, our district's K-12 Arts and Gifted Curriculum Specialist. Okay, now please welcome Manatee Education Foundation Board Member Paul Scharf, the Executive Director of the Early Learning Coalition, who provided the following teachers to receive grants.
Jane Greenamoyer, Tao Lee, Leslie Litton, Diane Phillips, Marion Rodland Dunn, Carla Slagle, Linda Taylor, Lori Vaughn, Karen Washington.
Thanks again, Paul, and the Early Learning Coalition for supporting these classroom teachers. Now, please welcome Bill Galvano, whose annual family golf tournament, the Phil Galvano Golf Classic, provides funds to the Manatee Education Foundation and its mission to support teachers. Grants for the following teachers have been made possible by the Galvano Golf Classic.
Jessica Anderson, Melissa Bates, Terry Bennett, Kim Carter, Andrea Dilthurst, Debbie Gallery, Julia Garland, Jan Judon, Nicole Caston, Sherry Perney, Joan Roth, Kim Schultz, Kelly Seagreaves, David Van Etten, Tracy Watts, Kelly Warren.
One more time for Bill, the Phil Galvano Golf Tournament, and those who support their cause each year. Let's give it up one more time. And now please welcome Jamie Schaefer with the Tampa Bay Rays Baseball Foundation. The Rays made grants for the following teachers possible through their annual community grant fund.
Linnell Artwell, Tricia Buckstein, Kathy Campbell, Kristen Cunningham, Angela Faust, Judy Kelly, Jason Shizzle, Leah Breath and Colleen Maynard, Kenneth, hi sweetie, Kenneth Washington.
And how about another round of applause for those teachers, Jamie, and our Tampa Bay Rays. Please welcome Mary Chalachek and Lori Mirandella of the Suncoast Schools Federal Credit Union. The credit union is a platinum partner of the Manatee Education Foundation and has made grants possible for the following teachers:
Marceline Allstrand, Lauren Allen, Ellen Binder, Donata Cox, Vicki Cunningham, Georgette D'Amelio, Maria Edwards, Vicki Elzer, Patty Hustler, Colleen Henderson, Lourdes Lindernauer and Janelle Katzenberger, Steve Parisian and Mark Bilter, Amber Platowski, Robert Reiber, Melissa Walls, Holly Chesnoff.
Thank you to Lori, Mary, Suncoast Schools Credit Union, and of course, the hardworking teachers they've supplied grants for. The Manatee Education Foundation would like to thank Lockheed Martin Corporation, a platinum partner of the foundation, which made science, technology, engineering, and math grants possible for the following teachers:
Elizabeth Applegate, Jen Barnes, Karen Chenault, Lori Cooper, Tequila Crenshaw, Jennifer Dean, Kelsey Donar, Mary Ann Grantham, Taikita Hanks, Christy Harris, Jackie Houston, Catherine LaBelle, Rhonda Mao, Marcia Price, Krista Rogala, Alma Rushnell, Randy Stowers, Lois Trask, Deb Trueblood, Becky Waka, Mark Wokiski. Did I get it right? Yo.
Thanks once again to Lockheed Martin for supporting these worthy projects and our classroom teachers. Now, please welcome to the stage Tim Henning with Publix. Publix supermarket charities make great efforts to support the communities where these stores are located, and Publix has made grants possible for the following teachers:
Roberto Batista, Janet Kennedy, Anna Kewen, Cheryl Meehan, Brendan Murphy, Richard Smith, Phoebe Yee. Hey, sweetheart. Hi.
Please give another round of applause to Tim and Publix for all they continue to do for our schools, communities, and our teachers. And now please welcome John Horn of the Anna Maria Oyster Bar. The following teachers have been awarded grants made possible by the Anna Maria Oyster Bar:
Cynthia Metling, Valerie Montgomery.
All right, some big props to John and the Anna Maria Oyster Bar for supporting these teachers and their efforts. And now on behalf of Aldridge Flooring, Bay South Site, Carpenter Contractors of America, Dana Site, and Mark Williams Construction, Gary Huggins and Joe Otto of CCS Sarasota present the grants to the following teachers.
Marianne Kaufman, Cheryl Gaynor, Ashley Hassler, Joan Novak, Dory Degatti, Nikki Ricketts, John Scott, Caitlin Fulgham, Brandy Braver, Stephanie DePatti, Lisa Failing, Jennifer Harrison, and Patty Schneider.
Thanks again, Joe, and all the sponsors for contributing to the excellence in those winning teachers' classrooms. And now, please welcome to the stage Diana Bernal, representing Key Glass, to present the Key Glass Grant for the Arts and the Key Glass Grant for Science.
Amy Bradle, Debbie Spencer. Yeah.
Another round of applause for Diana, Key Glass, and congratulations to those winning elementary teachers. The foundation would like to thank Magellan Health Services, who made grants possible for the following teachers.
Ashley Schote, Paul Parker, Carrie Rainwater, and Diane Vestrand.
Well, I guess that'll be everybody then. So let's go ahead and give another round of applause for Ashley, and thanks to Magellan Health and the rest of those teachers. And the MEF would also like to now thank Mullet Aluminum, who contributed funds for the following grant.
Casey McKenna Monroe.
Or not. Is she coming? I think she's coming. It's like The Price is Right.
Right. It's coming nice. Okay.
Hollis. Yeah. Hollis. You're not up yet. He's going anyway.
He'll go twice.
Time for Mullet Aluminum, and congratulations to Casey and the rest of those teachers. And the Manatee Education Foundation would like to thank Bobcat Holdings Incorporated, which present the Bobcat Fund for the Arts Grant to the following teacher.
Barbara Kenny.
Congratulations to Barbara, and a big thank you to Bobcat Holdings. On behalf of Enterprise Holdings, Marissa Chase will be presenting grants to the following teachers.
Hollis Bostic. Suzanne Gerald. Charles Rothier. They get it right.
And please, another round of applause for Marissa, Enterprise Holdings, and the teachers they support. And now please welcome Samantha Cummings of Folly Bryant, who has provided for a grant for the following teacher.
Doreen Chalupka.
Congratulations, Doreen, and thank you, Samantha. And now, on behalf of Florida Power and Light, please welcome Foundation Board Member Don Sayer to present the FPL-sponsored grants to the following teachers.
Colleen Cosgrove. Georgia Tate.
Thanks, Don, and thanks, FPL, and congratulations to Colleen in Georgia. And we'd like to thank Tropicana Products Incorporated, who made grants possible to the following teacher.
Linda Norris.
Congratulations, Linda, and thanks once again, Tropicana. And now please welcome Miss Erin Kenny, a 2012 graduate of Southeast High School. Erin's AP Senior Project for Art was to sell her artwork in order to raise funds and support for a Cash for Classrooms grant for the arts in the School District of Manatee County. Erin, indeed, give it up. Erin will be presenting a grant to the following teacher.
Kathy Gardner.
Congratulations again, Kathy, and because it's so awesome, please, one more time, give it up for Erin and her passion for giving back. B&I Contractors has made the following classroom grant possible. Please welcome Vice President Robin Bryant to present the grant.
Carolyn Wingett.
Thank you, Robin, and congratulations again to Carolyn. Donna Bentley of Knight Enterprises will present the Knight Enterprises Children with Disabilities Grant and the Knight Enterprises STEM Grant to the following teachers.
Sylvia Cobb, Linda Stokes. Hi, sweetie.
Great job, Sylvia, Linda. Donna, and also Knight Enterprises, thanks to all of you. And the MEF would also like to thank Universal Fire Systems, who made grants possible to the following teachers.
Gloria DeLisa, Heather Dreo, Yavari Kibben, Michelle Thompson, Angie Williams.
Once again, thanks to Universal Fire Systems and congratulations to those teachers. Please now welcome Daryl Turner of Turner Tree and Landscape. Turner Landscape made a grant possible for the following teacher.
Reinhardt Bado,
Thank you, Daryl, and to your family for your continued support of our community schools and now Reinhardt's classroom. We appreciate it. And please now welcome Ginny Souther of Long & Associates, who made a grant possible for the following teacher.
Nuris Fanning,
There we go. One more time for Nuris, and thanks to Ginny and Long Associates. Representing Reading Construction, Eric Vargas is here, and their company made grants possible for the following teachers.
Dawn Giddens, Roseanne O'Brien.
Congratulations to Dawn and Roseanne, and please one more time for Eric Vargas, Red Ink, and all the teachers they have supported. At this time, please welcome Thomas Pritchard of Tri-City Electrical Contractors. And Tri-City made grants possible for the following teachers.
Kathy Hunter, Sarah Mitchell, Sharon Townsend.
Congratulations, teachers, and thanks again to Thomas and Tri-City Electrical. And please, let's give one more round of applause for all the teachers who won classroom grants tonight, as well as our corporate sponsors and community sponsors. And once again, please welcome Mary Glass to the stage.
I just have a quick announcement and then a close, but immediately following this event, if you're interested, the Manatee County Young Lawyers Team Up with Teachers program will begin in the Kane Cafe. That's right to the right of the auditorium. The Team Up teachers reached out to Title I school principals seeking teachers who would be interested in receiving classroom supplies. The overall goal of this program was to open doors to new educational opportunities for their students, as well as establish connections with the legal profession. Approximately 46 teachers today will receive supplies, but every teacher is welcome to participate next door at the Team Up with Teachers Resource Showcase. Here today will be Judge Doug Henderson from Justice Teaching, Moat Marine, Bill DePlane, Fort DeSoto, and Smart Writing Therapy. Please go next door to the Kane Cafe as you exit the auditorium to the right. Okay. And in closing, we just want to thank all of you for coming today. Congratulations, especially to the teachers that receive funds. And we want to thank the sponsors for their generous donations of over $110,000 today. Special thanks to the fabulous Charles Clapsaddle and his team from METV, Dawn Allen, Gina Freeman, Skip Wilhoit, Christy Dickerson, and Doctors Sherry Lawrence and David Katz, and the MEF team of Tricia McKay Powers and Manuela Hebert. Please remember that together with the Manatee Education Foundation, you can create a tax-deductible partnership or a gift that is best for you and your business to benefit the teachers and students of Manatee County. It's a new day and a beginning of a new year. Have a great school year. Thank you for coming.